Hey everyone, thanks for watching this video. I'm Bianca Jordan, an immigration lawyer at Brazen Legal. I help immigrants get legal status in the United States. If you haven't already, please be sure to subscribe to this channel so you don't miss the next immigration video. And if you're not, please follow me on Instagram at Brazen Lawyer, where I share tips daily on how to make your immigration cases better. And if you have any questions about anything that I'm talking about in this video, or if you have any immigration questions at all, I'm going live tonight on my Instagram at 7 p.m. Eastern Time, so definitely join in and ask whatever immigration questions you have. Today's video is about the recent updates in TPS. I'm not going to spend a lot of time going over all of the court cases and what temporary protected status is. I have done a variety of videos on temporary protected status, and I have a playlist on my YouTube channel on videos for temporary protected status. So if you would like more of a background or if you want to learn more about temporary protected status, definitely check out the playlist on my YouTube channel. And so I have a lot of notes because there's a lot of information to cover in this video, so please bear with me. But for the purposes of, for the benefit of people who maybe just need a reminder very quickly, as we know, the Trump administration has been trying to terminate temporary protected status for a variety of countries. And as recently as September of 2020, there was a court case out of California. It was the RAMOS case. And the court in that case decided that the Trump administration can terminate TPS for Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Sudan. The losing side in that case had until November 30th to file a petition for a rehearing, which is kind of like an appeal in that case. And they did so on November 30th of this year, which is a couple of days ago. So, what that means is temporary protected status for the countries affected by that case, which again are Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Sudan. TPS is still alive and well for those countries. Now, what does that mean for work authorization? As long as you have temporary protected status, your work authorization will continue as well. Typically, the administration is supposed to issue a Federal Register notice about 45 days before TPS ends for that particular country. So in this case, TPS for Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Sudan was scheduled to end on January 4th, 2021, which is a couple of weeks away. So the Federal Register notice was expected to be around like late November. However, it should be out next week, either on December 7th or December 8th. So that will mean that temporary protected status would be extended based on what they put in the Federal Register. It's expected that the government will auto renew everyone's work authorization for an additional 8 or 9 months, which would mean that temporary protected status for Haiti, El Salvador, Nicaragua, and Sudan, and a couple other countries, I believe, would go on until August or September of 2021. In the event that the Federal Register notice does not auto-renew TPS for these countries for an additional 8 or 9 months, then TPS for Haiti, I believe it's TPS for Haiti, Honduras, Nepal, Nicaragua, and Sudan, the earliest, the earliest that their TPS termination would be April 6th of 2021. And El Salvador would be at least until December 7th of 2021. And the reason for that is because as part of this litigation, each of these countries has a winding down period. So Haiti, Honduras, Nepal, Nicaragua, and Sudan, their winding down period is 120 days, where El Salvador's winding down period is 365 days. So as far as everything is concerned right now, the earliest that TPS for these countries could end would be either April 6, 2021, if we're talking about Haiti, Honduras, Nepal, Nicaragua, and Sudan, and December 7th of 2021, if we're talking about El Salvador. Now, these dates could possibly change because while the appeal in the Ramos case was filed on Monday, there is a chance that the government could respond to that appeal pretty quickly, and there's a chance that that appeal could be denied and the government could, move to terminate TPS sooner. So that is a possibility that these dates can change, but no matter what, the termination of TPS for these countries cannot begin until at least 120 days or 365 days after the final action is taken in that case. And also, I want you to keep in mind that for Haiti, there is another case out of New York that is currently protecting TPS for Haiti. So as long as that case is still ongoing, even though, whatever happens with any auto renewal or whatever were to happen with if TPS for Haiti were to terminate on April 6th, as long as that case in New York is still pending, then temporary protected status for Haiti would continue. There's also another case that is currently protecting TPS for Haitians, Hondurans, Salvadorians. So that's also another option as well. As long as that case is still going on, then people that have TPS from those countries would still also have their TPS status, and they would also have their work authorization. So some things that you guys can do if you have TPS right now, if you are married to a US citizen, or you have a US citizen parent, or a child who is a US citizen that is over the age of 21, definitely look into adjusting your status right now if you can. I know a lot of people want to wait until President-elect Biden is sworn in before they do anything, because President-elect Biden has a lot of ambitious immigration laws and policies that he wants to implement. However, Trump is still our president for the next 49 days, and that is more than enough time for him to wreak havoc on our immigration system. There's still a lot that he could do before Biden is sworn in, and not everything that he could do, Biden would be able to just get rid of with a swipe of a pen. So time really is of the essence. If you qualify for a green card through a relative, definitely start working on that application now. If you came to the United States undocumented and you have temporary protected status and you qualify for adjustment of status, except for the fact that you came here undocumented, there are certain states in this country that you can move to that you would be able to still apply for a green card, even though you came here undocumented, as long as you are otherwise admissible. So you can't have certain criminal convictions, you can't be a public charge. There are certain things that would possibly prevent you from being able to adjust your status. But if you aren't sure about what your options even are, definitely reach out to my office. We'd love to have a consultation with you, sit down, go through your immigration history with you so that you can understand what options you have to apply for a green card today rather than delaying securing your status. So I hope you found this video helpful. Please share it with your friends and family. If you have any questions about anything that I've talked about in this video, if you have any immigration questions at all, please join me tonight on my Instagram Live at 7 p.m. Eastern. Again, I am Brazen Lawyer on Instagram. And if you'd like to learn more about me and my law firm, you can always visit brazenlegal.com. Thanks for watching.